Okay, gang. Now we're moving into a couple of disclosure forms that are necessary when it comes to working with buyer sellers. And the first one is the affiliated business disclosure. The law requires that if a real estate company is in business with a title company or a financial company or anything like that, that they have to disclose that. If you don't disclose it, that's the illegal piece of the pie. So at Keller Williams, we have a couple of arrangements that we disclose about in our affiliated business disclosure. And the first one is our disclosure is our relationship with Universal Title. There's a group of owners here in the company that about 49.9% owns 49.9% of UT Falls Church Title. And so we have to disclose that. There's also another company for property management that there's some owners in the company who own part of that. Now, whether you own any of it or not doesn't matter. It's about the company and the owners of the company having an ownership of another company that the consumer may use. Whether they use them or not, we have to disclose this. So we got home warranty, mortgage, and we've got title. So those items there may have a relationship with us, a marketing agreement or affiliated business alignment agreement. And because of the funds that are passing from from those entities to the real estate company, this disclosure has to be put out there. It goes a little bit deeper on the universal title piece, and they have some suggested or some possible fees that are paid for on the purchaser settlement fees, title examination, those types of things. And then on the seller side, what those costs would be if they were to use universal title as well. And then the title insurance rates for Virginia, Maryland, DC are different depending on the price of the property. So this form here is just letting them know we have a business relationship with these companies. And if you use these companies, then not Universal Title, but KW United, some of the owners of that company will benefit. That's what this is. It's a disclosure. They are agreeing to, all right, that's okay. And here's my signature on that, as far as the buyer and seller agreeing to, okay, I understand you've got that. And yeah, I see that your company may make money off of those relationships. Another disclosure, and it's also short, it's a one pager just like this one, is the Keller Williams Realty cyber notice form. And let's get this a little bit bigger here. And this one is just to give them a cybersecurity notice that we have no control over the possibility of cybercrime. People may hack into different emails and systems of other companies where the exchange of money may be involved. And where that might happen, there's always a risk that those monies may be hijacked. That's why we like I said before, that's why we like Universal Title's relationship with Qualia.com. And because it is a secure portal where this type of information is exchanged, and it gives them another layer of protection as consumers that their money will not be hijacked. The cybersecurity is a real issue that people need to pay attention with. And again, I said it in an earlier video, but if a buyer or a seller is getting calls or emails from someone asking for their information for the closing, their information of social security numbers, credit card numbers, debit card numbers, bank accounts, routing numbers, that should not be given over the phone. And if someone's calling asking for that over the phone, or they're sending them an email, hey, click here to verify, that smacks of being a phishing attempt, a PHISH attempt, where they're phishing for information from the consumer to try to get their bank information to lift that money out. As far as the earnest money deposit, the transfer of funds from the title company to the seller at the end of the transaction, or the money going into the title company from the buyer for the payment of the down payment and all the other closing costs that they have there. So this is another notice from Keller Williams United to our consumers to let them know this is a a threat that you need to be aware of. Okay, so that's what this one is. The other one was the relationship between affiliated business agreements, and this is a cybersecurity notice. This is required for every transaction that you work on, and so just be aware of that. And I will talk with you soon. You got any questions? Obviously, reach out and we will help you out. Talk to you later.